Emma Watson gets upset and stops the interview. Emma Watson is well known all over the world, not only for her iconic performance as Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter franchise, but also for her decades-long campaign for women's rights, sustainability, and mental health. Her accomplishments in these areas have earned her a lot of recognition. Her reputation in the public eye is that of a calm and collected brain, strong compassion, and a hidden power. Because of this, fans and the media were taken aback when Emma Watson abruptly left the interview in the middle of what was supposed to be a typical promotional interview for her most recent sustainability project. She was visibly distressed as she exited the interview. So, what had taken place? Setting the stage, Emma's return to the public eye is the title of this section. This interview was conducted as part of a press campaign promoting a new eco-conscious fashion collaboration between Watson and a major sustainable brand. Following a self-imposed vacation from performing and frequent exposure to the media, she made one of her first large public appearances in nearly a month. The event was held at a tranquil eco-hotel in the heart of London, and the setting was meticulously arranged to mirror the core principles of the campaign, which include minimalism, natural beauty, and equilibrium. A meaningful conversation about the environment, ethical fashion, and personal development was anticipated to take place when Emma arrived early, greeted the staff with a pleasant greeting, and sat down for the conversation. During the first half of the conversation, she discussed climate fear, the impact that fame has had on her identity, and the significance of taking a break from the spotlight. She did so in a straightforward manner, but she did so with the trademark thoughtfulness that she is known for. She stated that there is beauty in slowing down. Relaxing your voice is sometimes the most beneficial thing you can do for it, the speaker said. Nevertheless, the interviewer started moving away from professional matters and into personal terrain, which caused the tone of the conversation to begin to change. Questions that touched a nerve. Questioning someone who crossed a line. After asking Emma a series of polite questions on activism and ethical beauty, the interviewer moved on to more intrusive topics and pressed her about her extended hiatus from the entertainment industry with queries about her absence. Many people are curious as to why. Now, why have you been missing for such a long time? Could it have been a personal crisis, a burnout, or anything else that you haven't discussed yet? After being taken aback for a little moment, Emma responded in a manner that was composed, but revealing. For the sake of my mental health, I set aside some time. I needed to recognize who I was, in the absence of a film crew or a red carpet. I required both silence and introspection. I do not believe that I must elaborate on that, beyond the fact that I needed to take care of myself. Despite this, the interviewer continued to pose questions, including those concerning reports of love breakups, feelings of solitude, and whether or not she believed she had abandoned admirers or opportunities. The moment that Emma's demeanor underwent a discernible change was that moment. Her spine became more upright. Her tone became subdued. Even while she maintained her politeness, the warmth in her tone became colder. The statement that she made was, "I believe I've shared what I'm comfortable sharing. I've acquired the ability to recognize when a location no longer feels safe to me." After a few moments, she withdrew her microphone in a gentle manner, rose up, and went away from the interview without raising her voice or making a dramatic exit. She added in a low voice, "Thank you for your time," before leaving the room with the same level of decorum that she had assumed when she had entered. Reactions from the internet in the aftermath of the event. Despite the fact that the publisher did not release any official footage of the walkout, behind the scenes, clips and crew audio were leaked, and they rapidly went viral across various social media platforms. On both X and Instagram, hashtags such as #Emma Watson deserved better, #respect boundaries, and #media ethics matters started to become popular. A large number of her supporters and other celebrities rallied to her defense. Emma Watson has done more for the cause of women's rights and mental health awareness than the majority of celebrities combined, according to a tweet that traveled extensively and was widely circulated. Listen to her if she states that a certain location makes her feel uneasy. Others pointed out a pattern in the media, which is that women who are outspoken and intellectual are frequently pressured into over-explaining their personal choices as if privacy itself is a form of defiance. The following is a statement from Emma's team. Emma's publicist issued a brief but clear statement within 24 hours, which read as follows. Emma has never been secretive about the significance of mental health and boundaries, the speaker said. She left the conversation when she had the impression that it was no longer in line with her beliefs and principles. She maintains a strong dedication to both her career and her health and happiness. An ambiguous follow-up was issued by the magazine in question, stating that they regret any distress caused, and that the interview will not be published in its entirety. The reasons why this moment is so important. It's not just a walkout. It wasn't just a transient act of frustration or a celebrity being overly sensitive. This was something much more serious. The comment was unassuming, but it carried a great deal of weight, and it was one that reverberated far beyond the confines of the room where the interview was conducted. Emma Watson is a child who has grown up in the spotlight of the entire globe. Emma has been subjected to continuous public scrutiny for more than 20 years, beginning when she was 11 years old and wearing the Hogwarts robes for the first time as Hermione Granger, and continuing through her current position as a United Nations Women Goodwill Ambassador. Almost every single piece of clothing, every single comment, and every single personal choice is studied, dissected, and frequently misunderstood. Nevertheless, she has remained persistent in her dedication to utilizing her prominence for causes that are meaningful to her, including, but not limited to, gender equality, education for girls, sustainability, advocacy for mental health, and self-empowerment. When she walked away, she demonstrated that it was not a sign of weakness. It is a symbol of power. Self-worth is what it signifies. What this indicates is that you are prioritizing tranquility over performance and protection over pressure. An instruction in the value of self-respect and grace. Emma Watson's actions were not theatrical. Rather, they were courageous. In a society where it is frequently expected of celebrities to be eternally accessible, theatrical, and emotionally available on demand, she decided to choose self-preservation over public performance. In doing so, she brought to our attention something that is of the utmost importance. It is permissible for you to leave something that does no longer respect your peace of mind. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below.